everyone, and welcome to 21 Days of Mindful Intentional Focus, Day 14, Best Self.
Yeah.
So, the secret is, how do you be your best self? And we believe that you have the power to create your best life and your best self. And today, Crystal's going to give us some tips on how do we even learn to begin to accept ourselves so we can walk into this best self person that we wish to be. Crystal?
Yes, the best self. So, one, it's about self-acceptance. So, focusing on our strengths, we're going to do activity. When we're at our best, we're strong, we're positive, we have happiness, we have joy. So, those happiness and joy has to come internally from the inside within. So, when I focus on strengths, things that I'm good at, naturally that will help manifest me to be my best self. So, just a few things, tips that we'll talk about, and get your journal out so you can follow along with the prompt and write down things that will help contribute to your strength and your best self. So, the first question is what are some things that come naturally to you that you feel like you're good at, you excel in? You know, think about those things. What are those strengths that, you know, others may say that you're good at, and things that you may come naturally? So take a minute or so, or 30 seconds, and write that down and kind of reflect on that. Okay. The second tip or prompt, looking at your strengths, um, what do you recognize there? Like anything that, limitations that you might feel that could hinder you from being your best self, your strength. So any weaknesses that, oh, I can improve on this, recognizing that to be able to overcome, like we said the other day, resiliency, those obstacles. So focusing in on those strengths and the weaknesses to improve those. So take a moment to kind of jot that down as well. So the key, when we learn to recognize strengths, it can help us to have measurable goals, things we want to accomplish, and show that evidence of being our best self. So what are some goals that you have that helps that focusing on your strengths? So strengths can be anything from, you know, um, you're positive or you're optimistic, a strength that you have that you're able to see the bigger picture of things. Okay, so the final step in mastering your strength and yourself is encouraging not just you, but encouraging others in a way that, okay, how do I allow people around me to also be successful and be their best self? Okay. So when we learn to kind of recognize the strengths in ourselves, we become mindful of that. We're able to accomplish more. We're able to feel good about ourselves. We're able to produce joy and happiness in the long run. So jotting down those things, one, recognizing, the strengths that you are excelling in, what comes naturally to you. Also, in looking at, oh, is there a limitation? Do I need to improve this to enhance my strengths? Okay. And then also encouraging not just yourself, but others and to be their best self. So, um, sharing your success. And that's important in being your best self as well. So these are just a few tips on being the best self, focusing, recognizing your strengths. We'll definitely talk more about it. We don't give everything out, but it's a lot. It's a work in progress. So writing down that, reflecting on what am I good at, what naturally comes to me. So that's where we're going to thrive and we're going to flourish and be our best self. So I hope that you enjoy the exercises, the quick writing prompts, something to think about. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.